at some point, we talked a little bit about this. We talked about proportional relationships, but now and these are very similar. These are linear relationships. The difference between a linear relationship and a proportional relationship is a proportional relationship has to have a y-intercept of 0, meaning it starts at the origin and then it goes in a straight line at some slope, right? So basically, the equation of a proportional relationship, even though they use different letters because they like to confuse people, I don't know, would just be y equals mx because b is always 0. But now we're doing linear, which means that b could have some value. And so just to start off, let's say we have something like y equals 4/5 x plus 2. Actually, before we do that, we'll leave that there. But before we do that, let's do the parts. Okay, so we have y, and remember we're talking about a two-dimensional graph now. And so here's our y, and here's our x. So we have y, so whatever our y value is going to be, whatever our vertical or up and down value is going to be, that's our y, is equal to m, this is our slope, x, which is our x value wherever we are on the x-axis. That's the number we put in for our x. And b is our y-intercept. I'm not really sure why they chose those letters. Maybe m's have some slopes and b's, I don't know. Y-intercept. I don't know why they chose those, but that's what they chose. So we want to keep those in mind. So if we look at this equation, then our m is 4/5 and our b is 2. Okay, so this is where graph paper would come in handy. I don't have graph paper here. I could draw it on something like this, but it's really not going to be very pretty. So if you're doing something online and you need to graph, I recommend using Desmos calculator, 4/5 x plus 2. So y equals 4/5 x plus 2. And it will automatically graph it for you. You can adjust your window and you can move this around and things. But if we look at this, y-intercept. Okay, so y-intercept, where it crosses the y-axis, means whenever we're at a y-intercept, x equals 0. Okay, because that's where your y-axis is. There is also an x-intercept, that's right here, but we generally are less interested in that. Sometimes we'll ask for that, but for right now, we're just worried about our y-intercept. And that's marked right here on the y-axis, 0, 2. X is 0, y-intercept is 2. Our slope is 4/5. And what that means is our rise, how much we go up, how much we change vertically, over our run is 4/5. So our rise is 4, our run is 5. Well, when we say run, I don't know why we do this, but we're going to run, because we run in math all the time. We go 5 in the x direction. Okay, so you can go up first and then over, or you can go over first and then up. Because we say rise over run, I'm going to go up first. So we're at 2, we're going to go up 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6. Notice not each of these little squares is not 1. So 2 plus 4 is 6, and then I'm going to go over 5. So 6, sorry, we're at 0, 0 plus 5. That would put us right here between 4 and 6, right? So there's our next point. And that is on the line. And that will find all the points on the line. This is a continuous line. I hope that helps. That's just the introduction. That's all going to be it for this video. I just want you to know what the slope, how to figure out the slope, what the slope means, and it's the angle or how much you go over and up, and what the y-intercept is and how those all work into the equation.